Going to all right.
Cheers now. Cheers now.
Okay, so hello everyone, and welcome to the Football Now podcast with myself, Thomas Green, and my co-host David. Say hello, David.
Hello everyone. You okay?
Yeah.
How's everyone enjoying this fantastic Saturday afternoon with the sunshine?
It is a nice day out there, isn't it? The sun's shining on a Saturday afternoon, and we're here to discuss the first ever episode of Football Now podcast, and we're here to talk about, unfortunately, the big event. It is the European Super League, which of course has been condemned by football managers and players and fans like ourselves. So in case you don't know what happened, the top six and the European sides decided to form a franchise league. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, it's not very good because Manchester United, Liverpool, Man City, Tottenham, Chelsea, Arsenal wanted to go for a Super League, but it wasn't very good. There's a lot of up in the air things. So yeah, my thoughts were it was a bad idea, but at least it's been resolved now. So yeah,
It's been resolved, obviously, but the thing is, though, football is a big sport in our country. People love this game, and they try to take that away from us, the millionaire owners of the clubs, the Glazier family. I think people have said they don't like them in charge of United. They're pretty much, what's the word? They're not. They don't know anything about the game. They're more like they know more about NFL than football. But the NFL, I think they was trying to do like the NFL, like a franchise league, but it wouldn't work because there's no competition.
nope.
There's no relegation. There's no end game to it. I mean, people watch football because of the end game of who's going to win the league, who's going to get relegated. With its franchise league, that's not that. There was no way that was going to happen.
More positive news now, though.
More positive.
There's lots of Premier League and Championship games today. So
said that there is hope after all. Exactly. So let's have a look at the result. Let's have a look at the Premier League table to refresh ourselves. On top at the moment, it is Manchester City who are on top of the league. Then we have Manchester United in second, Leicester City in third, Chelsea fourth, and of course West Ham United are in fifth. They're like in the European place at the moment. Manchester United obviously have had a topsy-turvy season since the start of May, and it's now coming to the end of the season. Man City are obviously going to win the league. And the Champions League, the way they played, it looks like the Champions League is theirs as well.
Yeah, so Man United look like they're going into the Europa League final, ready for the Champions League next season. It could be against Arsenal or Villarreal. But it's likely looking like Villarreal because Arsenal lost 2-1. But we never know in football these days because the results are topsy-turvy.
Exactly. I mean, the results are top. If you look at Liverpool, they won the league in 2019 before the pandemic hit, and they won the Champions League as well in 2 years in a row, I think, wasn't it? Or 1 year? I can't remember. I think it's 2. And they lost the Champions League, and they've been in a shambles this season. Obviously, the results of the Super League has affected them as well. But the problem is that Liverpool are like one of the big clubs in England, and they're suffering because of that slump as well. But it seems like Arsenal are in the worse slump than Liverpool at the moment. Because they're not doing so well at the moment.
So no, we've got quite a few fixtures this afternoon.
Yes, let's look at the fixtures. But let's play a game with this one. I said in the production meeting, didn't I?
Yeah.
If we'll do it like each week. So we're going to predict the games, and if one of us loses, we have to wear
a rival shirt for the next podcast. Because we're doing these for the next 3 weeks. Well, we're taking a 3-week break as well. So let's get into it. Let's have a look at the fixtures. So we got Palace, Man City on at the minute, which is 0-0.
Right.
So my God, co-host, Mr. Thomas Green, if we would like to predict the Palace Man City end results,
I'd like to go Man City did well in the week in the Champions League. I think it's going to be 1-0 Man City.
I go 2-0 Man City.
Okay, the next what's the next big game that's happening?
Brighton Leeds we've got. So I'm going for a Leeds win because
well, I think it might be a draw. It could be a draw. You never know. You never know.
I'm going for a Leeds win there. So yes.
Yeah. So I'm thinking it's a draw.
So we got Chelsea Fulham, which Chelsea will win because Fulham are not doing that well.
Chelsea are doing really well, so I'm going to give that. I'm going to say 2-0 Chelsea.
3-0 Chelsea for me, and then we got the Everton Aston Villa. Everton to win there.
Yeah, well, it's just because Everton is going to win. I think it's going to be 2-1, like be close.
So we've also, I don't know if we want to do the Championship or just the Premier League.
I think the Premier League, because I'm not bothered about the Championship, to be honest with you.
Don't even mind. So we'll go on to tomorrow's fixtures now then. So yes.
Is it the Champions League and the Europa League we're looking at?
Yeah, as well. Tomorrow's games, we got Newcastle Arsenal.
Oh,
so I go for.
I'm gonna go. Because Arsenal have been doing well, but I still think they're gonna win. It's gonna be a scrappy win. I think it's going to be 1-0 Arsenal.
2-0 Arsenal. I'm going. So yeah, me and Tom have got different scores there. 2-0 Arsenal.
I think Arsenal are going to be more of a defensive game, to be honest. So they're going to play.
Then a huge game tomorrow for me and Tom and some of our co-Seuss members, Jane and Sarah and people like that who support Liverpool, is Manchester United Liverpool at Old Trafford at 4:30. So I'm going to say 3-0 Man United because I'm a big United fan.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. I think it's going to be a tight game though. There's no question about it. I think Man United. I think Man United is going to win, but it might just be in the last couple of minutes. So 1-0 United, definitely United win.
Then we've got Spurs, Sheffield United. Oh, it's obvious Spurs going to win that because.
Definitely, there's definitely, but we need to talk about the big news at Spurs. In a minute, the big news. But like I said, I reckon 1-0 Spurs, 1-0.
2-0 Spurs. So yes, the big news at Tottenham Hotspur is they've lost their manager Jose Mourinho recently. So
well, they not lost him. They sacked him. They sacked him for no. Well, thing is though, Jose Mourinho has proven he is a serial winner. He's won league titles over and over again. So what really shocks me about that is that he was scheduled to win. He was scheduled to lead the team out at the League Cup final last Sunday, and then on the Monday he was sacked. So I was like, what is the logic behind that? Really?
Then on Monday's games we've got 2 on Monday, which I've just looked at. So which are West Brom against Wolves.
West Brom. That again, West Brom. They look good. They've been really on top form this season in the mid-league. In the mid-table. Like, I think I'm going to go West Brom 1-0. 1-0 West Brom.
Then I'm going to go 3-0 West Brom. Then we got Burnley, West Ham. Oh, a West Ham win there. I'm going to go 4-0 West Ham.
Yeah, 4-0 West Ham. I might just go 2-0 West Ham. But West Ham will definitely win the game. No question of a doubt.
Then we've got the Champions League
on
Tuesday, is it?
So who's on aggregate wise? Who's leading on aggregate?
Well, let's look.
Is it Man City? Man City and PSG. Man City.
Yeah, Man City winning 2-1. So I'm going to say if Paris Saint-Germain come back from that, it'll be a good result.
I'm gonna go Man City. They've been good all throughout the Champions League. So obviously it's going to be Man City. So 2-0, I reckon.
So I'm gonna go 3-0. I was 3-0 City myself.
Yeah.
Then we've got who's the other one? That's only on Tuesday.
Is it the Europa League? The next one.
On Wednesday we've got Let's have a look. Wednesday. We have got.
These games seem to never end, don't they?
We've got Chelsea, Real Madrid. That's a draw. I'm going to say Chelsea going to win that.
Yes. Now, Chelsea. Now, I think Real Madrid might have a chance. I think they could win. You never know. They not had a good season in Spain at the moment in their league. So I think my gut says Chelsea, but my mind says Madrid.
Well, my mind says Chelsea, so I'm going to stick with Chelsea.
I'm gonna go controversial. I'm gonna go Madrid.
That's you.
I think it's gonna be 2-1 Madrid.
Then Thursday, we've got Arsenal Villarreal, which Villarreal winning 2-1. So right. I'm gonna go Villarreal there. Controversial.
No, to be fair for United, we want a Villarreal final because it'll be an easy game for us to win and get a trophy. So Villarreal. As well.
We've got Man United Roma, which for United are in poor position, so it could be Villarreal.
Yeah, I'm ashamed of not catched up with the highlights on that game yet. So it's definitely going to be United for me because if they lose that, then that'll be the utter shock of the century.
Then, then we've got next Saturday's fixtures. Oh yeah.
Don't want to say that for another week because
yeah,
let's say that for another. Let's focus on those games. We want those down. So the next, like I said, there's no news about transfers yet because everything is all quiet on that front. But the big news about Gareth Bale in Tottenham saying he wants to leave. Obviously, he's not happy there. Harry Kane was another one mentioned.
Oh yes.
It was mentioned in Football Focus or the newspaper the other week. He's not happy that Josie's been sacked, so he wants to leave. And of course, there we got the League Cup final as well. What a shambles that was for. Well, Tottenham lost because of what happened, obviously.
Yeah.
And then we've got, like I said, we went over this week, but it's like I said, why is it? But I said is the one thing I want to say about the European Super League is that we said what needs to be said. But I'll leave you on this. So this is what the UEFA said this. This is their statement. The UEFA, the English Football Association, the Premier League, and all the other leagues have condemned the creation of the closed so-called European Super League. If this were to happen, we wish to reiterate that we, UEFA, the English FA, all the other leagues and associations as well, we all condemn the Super League. And as previously announced by the FIFA and the other 6 confederations, the clubs will be concerned by this, will be banned from playing in any other competitions at domestic, European, or world level. And the German and the French clubs that were asked to join declined.
Yeah, so that's today's show. So join us again 3 weeks today, which will be
I think we're going to be doing this every Saturday, aren't we? Regardless. Now, and also in a few weeks we'll be talking about doing maybe a football quiz as well if anybody wants to
join
or participate, but we'll probably not, but we don't know. Was how this first show goes. And also the European Championships was supposed to have happened last summer, but happening this summer, so we might do the Euros. We don't know yet. So this is the first ever show, so we'll leave it there. Until next week, until the next 3 weeks, enjoy the football games this weekend.
Yeah.
Stay safe, and I'll see you all. We'll see you all again very soon.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.